This picture begins with bottoms of people. That's me on the left, Donald, then me in the middle, and my sister.
So Donald on the left?
Yes, and this is Marvin. They don't have a baby. The baby that is there is John Michael. And the lady escaping out of the camera in the back is my mother. She didn't know we were taking pictures, so she has this headgear on. And eventually she's going to say, I see that they're taking more than one pictures. Now, this is my sister. She's not, she doesn't have a child yet, so but she is married.
Is it your sister Catherine?
This is my sister Kathy, yes.
Catherine.
And that's John Michael. We were up at the, they used to call it the cabin. It's in Crestline, yeah. And that's Marvin taking pictures. And that's my dad with the dark hair.
Mustache?
Yes, that's my dad sneaking in. That's my grandmother, and that's Uncle Pete. And that's Aunt Ruthie. And this is my mother. She's taking her head.
Holding the baby?
Yes, and she's taking their hat off. And that's my brother still leaning against the tree. This lady down here is not one of us. That's one of John's friends' wives. This is me,
with the sunglasses.
With the sunglasses, and this is Beverly, and this boy right here.
Okay, you can't say right here because no one can see you pointing.
Okay, anyway, those are my cousins, Ruthie's boys, but I don't know which ones. And so now we're getting together for a still picture. My brother's again looked against the tree, and you can kind of see that I'm pregnant. This is probably in July of 19. My sister's gonna really appreciate that shot. This is July of 1967, and that's a cousin. That's Beverly, but I don't know what cousins those are. This is Aunt Ruthie's big show. She was the first one to notice that they had rings, so she's telling everybody how to do this, and she's screaming, I think. Then my mother apparently had a turn, but we didn't film her. This is my brother upside down, and my sister.
Your brother is Donald.
Donald is my brother, yes.
It's good to say names for the
this is a big test. Then they had this whole long business with John Michael. They wanted to have him hold on to the rings, but he was smart enough not to try to do that. And they couldn't get his other hand up there where he could reach it. He doesn't seem to be crying. But this is Marvin. So
before you started having a mustache.
This is Marvin, and now he's got him to finally do it, but he can't. He doesn't want to let go. So, and this is an outfit that's in some of the other movies. It may have been not July, but Easter. And sometimes we would rent a camera to take pictures. That's John. That's his dad. That's John. What do we call you? You're in there for. You must have handed the camera over to somebody else. That's my dad. His name is Donald Dean Van Kurt Sr. And that's Beverly. So she's, I don't know how old she is. Yeah, she's, and here's the shot of this.
That's John again.
This is John Michael, and this is an important day. It's kind of amazing to see it. The house that's behind this little encounter with the sprinkler, that's Aunt Billy Joe. That's Dad's aunt. But inside the house is a man. Is Kelly. We were taking Kelly home. That was the first time Nana had ever held the baby, and so she was inside, and the baby was sleeping, I think. So Dad's taking the film, and there was a lot of little cute things that happened with he would squirt down in to try to touch the water, but it would go in his face, and then he would get back up, and then he was doing this a lot. Oh boy. anyway.
So whose dog is that?
Well, I don't think Annie Pat had it. Annie Pat didn't have a dog.
So is that woman Andy Pat that was with him in the background?
No, that's Annie Pat is Dad's sister. This is his aunt. This is Aunt Billy Joe. I don't. The one that lived in Dana Hills, and then moved to San Francisco. And Dad took computer to her so that she could do email with us. But later, when John Michaels, his family came to live with us, Kevin did the same dance with a sprinkler in our front yard in Kailua. And I've been trying to get those two movies together, and I haven't done it yet. That's the Mustang in the back.
You're about to run out of time.
And this one is
That's Billy
Kelly.
Joe?
That's
No.
Kelly. That was Kelly Banana.